Hi, Rob Sinclair for Mean Trading. Today I'm with the manual style of coffee machine, and there's a wondrous range of manual machines we can choose from today. You know, starting off, for probably a good machine you need to spend about $300, and of course you can spend right up to wonderful machines like this which are on a semi-commercial basis at around $4,000. So anywhere in the middle there, you know, you can find great quality machines. Today I've already set my machine up to the perfect grind level, and the relationship between the grinder and the coffee machine is so important. What I've got now, let's go into making a great cup of coffee. Couple of taps, same old routine I use each time, same amount of coffee, same amount of grounds into the machine, and let's get the base for a great cafe latte. What I want to show you here really is the step beyond extracting the great coffee out of the machine. What I do want to see is, of course, now how we actually froth some milk to take this from a lovely espresso to a wonderful cafe latte. So whilst the machine's extracting away, I'll get my milk ready. Here I'm using a fat milk. The fat milk, high content of fats at 4%, does deliver us the creamiest, loveliest froth of the milk. Of course, we can use a low-fat milk. It just takes a little bit more practice to get that frothing done. Now it's important when we're frothing milk, we don't put too much in here. We want about the right amount of milk to fill that glass. My milk level's sitting about 1/3 of the way up the jug here. And when I put the nozzle into the milk to do the frothing, I'm going to sit the milk level just to keep the tip beneath the surface of the milk. I don't want to put the milk all the way in. I don't get the right rotation of the milk through the actual jug to get a nice even froth. I want to leave it up at the surface so I get the maximum pressure from the steam, folding the milk over as I'm frothing, and it's a really important process to see. Looking from above here, you're going to see this milk rotating in a nice sort of whirlpool action, constantly being folded over just to get the right amount of aeration during this frothing process. So I'll pop this in, nozzle just beneath the surface, and I'm now going to use my hands to gauge the exact temperature that I'm looking for. And that temperature is just the pain threshold of the milk reaching a temperature where it becomes too hot for my hand to be on the base. So the milk's folding over beautifully here, rotating inside the jug. We're getting a nice smooth consistency. And now I'm just at that temperature where it's too hot to maintain my hand. This is about the right level. It's a great gauge to work out where you need to be. Just a little tap on the bench, bit of a swirl around, just gets me that aeration to a more smooth consistency. So when I add my milk, I do end up with a lovely finish in the glass here. And so there we have it, about 30 ml of coffee, lovely froth milk on top. Delivering a great cafe latte. You'll see in here, you know, we've got still that lovely consistency of the milk. Nice, small aeration, not too many big bubbles. We don't want to sort of, you know, turn it into a sort of a bubble bath style of arrangement in there. Just the perfect location of the nozzle. You'll see here where the milk mark is. I've just had that just beneath the surface, not too far into the jug, and we get a great frothing result. It does take a bit of practice, but the key thing is don't overheat your milk. You know, taking the milk up to sort of 80 and 90 degrees Celsius is just going to burn the milk and leave a slightly, you know, sort of burnt flavour to your milk, which then extracts from that beautiful, or detracts from that beautiful coffee that we're going to make. And certainly the best way I found to gauge that is just filling the temperature until, you know, it really just becomes that just a bit too hot underneath to touch. I know I'm about the right temperature where I've treated the milk properly, frothed it perfectly, and I should end up with a perfect result like this for my cafe latte. So there's a cafe latte from a manual machine. Have a great time with your coffee machines, and I hope this has been some help for you.